see if this goes live. Waiting. All right, there we go. I think we're live. So what we're going to do is I decided to give this another crack. I figure I started a little bit earlier, last minute as always, and this time instead of just taking Tantrum on it, we're going to take Patches. Tantrum got his butt handed to him, so he decided to go back to town and say, hey Patches, can you hang out with me for the day? And of course the Patches agreed without any problem. So we're going to do our best. I've never played either, I mean Patches before, but I left Tandem in it because I kind of am starting to understand how he works. So we're going to give it a shot, and we'll give it a go and see how it goes. Just a couple of side notes. The vlog will be tomorrow. I've got a couple announcements there and so forth and so on. And I think that's about it. We got all the packages out, thank goodness. So we will talk a little further on that. So without further ado, all four of you that are watching, why don't we get going with this and give this a good run through and see if I can finally get this game down. So Garrett, how are you? Jamstrat, how are you? Dutch, Matt, it's all good to see you guys. All right, so let's give this a go. Oh, Game Line made it. So now we know we're in the know. So, well, of course, as we start, let's put our card here. And we're going to go through those first three cards as always, but this time I changed out the solo cards. So we're going to give it a go. You're going to love this. Are you playing on Green Horde? No, I'm playing on regular level. I didn't give myself additional health, but we're going to try to get through it. I changed up the cards instead of going with the solo cards like I did yesterday. So let's see how far we get and how far we can really get going. Hey, Sam, how are you? Good to see you. All right. So the first card, of course, is leaving Obendar. Only 12 hours till dawn, and the send-off ceremony that will no doubt change the lives of every remaining Gearlock. Weapons and supplies are ready to go, but the night is young and adrenaline fills the veins. It's clear no sleep will be had. There's sure to be some shady peddlers in the dark alleys ready to deal and loot again. Some last-minute training could pay nice dividends by the morning. So what do? Well, it's pretty easy. I definitely want to go with the 2 training points. But then again, shake down the shady peddler will get us to draw 2 loot cards and draw 1. So, in all honesty, I need to get my dexterity up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the loot cards. So we are going to go 1 dexterity here. And for Patches, well, it'd be pretty good if we gave him another dexterity. I think that'll work for him, so we'll move him up 1 dexterity. Now for Patches, we'll draw 2 loot cards, and we can only pick 1. Leave the gun and take the cannolis. Yeah, there you go. Hi Rob, did you play Song and Fire and Ice miniatures game at CMON? Did you like it? Honestly, I just thought it was kind of bland. I watched it, I was going to get into it, and then I went, nah. Training points are good, you will get loot in later accounts. Well, I've already made a decision, unfortunately. So we have mixed berries, heal yourself 3 hit points in battle or 5 out of battle. Boy, that would have been good, and I can trade it to him. Prying iron, add 2 to an action dice result during your lockpick attempt. Well, let's go with, let's put this card on the bottom because I mixed it up incorrectly. We're going to put this on the bottom, and I think we're going to go with the mixed berries because in our recovery phase, we can trade it, and we'll be able to give it to Tantrum, and the whole point is trying to keep Tantrum going. Clint, how are you? Hi, everybody. Thanks for the run-through. Well, I will do my best to get it going. Hi, Bella. Bella decided to come by and say hi. All right, here we go. We're going to pull 2 more cards for Tantrum. Let's see what we have. Reinforced Buckler. Add 1 defense dice to your roll each turn. This is not restricted by defense stat and does not cost dexterity. Heavy. I don't know what that means. We'll have to take a look. Heal any gear lock for up to 2 HP. So we got these 2 cards. I wonder if I should go with the Reinforced Buckler. First, let's find out what heavy does, and then we'll make a decision from there. So, heavy. So if you, I was going to explain some of the game, but if you saw our first video, I think definitely you would see that it explains the rules. I'll try to give a quick explanation as we go through this. So let's check out what heavy does. No, there's nothing for heavy. Okay. Well, I think the buckler will be really good, and we're going to keep it. We're going to let Patches keep the berries. Yeah, we can only carry 4 per person, so we're going to discard this. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. Let me make sure that there's no more face up. Yes, there is 1 face up. I'll put that down. That was from yesterday. All right, there we go. We got that set. All right, so we're taking on, just real quick, Drellin. We're trying to get to him. We need 6 achievement points, which are these on the bottom. We already did our first thing, so that went pretty well. So we're going to put that underneath. If I can pick up the card, or actually I could just put it right next to it, and then we know, and we can stack them accordingly. I just thought it looked a little neater if I put it in the card. So we got 1. We need 5 more points. We've done that. So let's just take a look real quick where we are in this whole process. Hey, Leland, how are you? And again, I'm sorry for the last minute thing. I just wanted to kind of get this out of the way because in case I decide to do something late this evening. So we did the new day, but because it's the first turn, we do not turn the new day counter. We did the encounter phase, which we basically negotiated. We just did the reward phase. Now it's a recovery phase. Trade any loot. We can scout ahead if we wanted to. I think I mixed these up already, but we'll just mix them up a little bit more because I just left this set up from yesterday after we got our butts handed to us. We can scout the area. I really don't want to. And that's about that. So I think we're ready to keep moving on. And using Patches is going to be pretty interesting. What did we decide with Patches? Oh. So I went 1, we took a loot. We went 1, took a loot. Okay, so there we go. So let's move on to our second special encounter card, since this is the first time we're going. Heavy loot takes 3 loot spaces to carry. Joel, thank you. You are a saint. The second print run pre-order is still up. I may just pull the trigger on this. Jam Strat, I really think you do. This, I'm telling you right now, has made it into my top 50 games. If you're watching 50 to 49 on Tuesday, there'll be another one up. And that is from 40 to 31. And then we'll have another one up on Friday. Heavy loot takes 3 spaces. Okay, so that's good to know. So he only has 1 more space. We kind of need to be careful. Scout area, game line says. You can migrate some of the tough baddies that way. Oh, that's right. Okay, well, let's take a look at it. Well, before we go to this card, you guys are saying to do it. Why not? I got you guys in here for a reason. If you say scout, let's take a scouting look. So, how does this work? I'll explain it to you. Scouting. Roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, reveal a 1-point baddie. On a 4 or 5, reveal a 5-point baddie. On a 6, reveal up to a 20-point baddie. Once revealed, you may leave that baddie on the face up on the top of the stack or cycle cycle that baddie to the bottom. Okay. So we're going to roll. Hopefully we get... Oh, perfect. We get a 1 because initially we're going to run into 1-point baddies. So it's a clay golem. He's got an initiative 2. He's got a 1. I'm going to leave him on top. I don't mind fighting him. I think we can take him. Even though he has what they call break. So what does break do? I'll tell you. Any attack dice used to reduce this HP's unit's HP must be exhausted. Oh boy, so you can't use any attack dice against them? That's a little tough. That's a little hateful. But if we see him on the next turn, which I think we will, it might be all right for us. So I think I'm going to leave him up there, and we're going to go with it. Sounds pretty good. Chantel, Dan, how are you, my good friend? Hope everything's well. I think I said hi to Game Line. I wanted to make sure I said hi to him. And Spud Kitty, of course, one of our faithful followers. It's always good to have you here. Don't mind the mouse here. I'm just going to keep that off to the side here so it doesn't get in the way. All right, let's continue on. Okay, so now let's negotiate our second encounter, as it is a new day. So the first thing we got to do with a new day is we have to, well, turn the little dial counter, and it's on day 2. So 15 steps into the journey, 15 steps, and already a gearlock boot is struck through by an arrow. Luckily, no toes were killed. Teeth are clenched, and a painful tug is made while looking around in embarrassment. Yow! Now sufficiently ticked, it's time to return the favor to the ominous figure at the edge of the woods. A commotion breaks out atop the city wall. Erupting all thoughts, guards have now spotted the brazen intruder and are notching their arrows. Their help is at the ready. Like it or not, this adventure is underway. So, we can do one of two things. We can, either one, we're going to have to fight. Now, if we take the second one, it's going to be a little tougher for us. It's time to show a bender what gearlocks are made of. With a bender watching, you feel an extra shot of adrenaline as you're prepared for an unassisted baddie. So there's baddie points, and you're just fighting. But hail the guards for help. That I really want to use because I want to start to try to get a feel for both of these guys in combat. So we're going to get an assist from the guards. And what the guards are going to do, let me make sure that you guys can see that. Dan said, this game is new to me, so just take it in. I promise you I will help you along the way. Don't take it in, take it home. Don't take it in, take it home. Oh, okay. At the start of each round, arrows from the wall deal true damage to each baddie. So we want to do that, and we want to kind of get these guys eliminated. So we're going to put that right here for now. Okay. I'll put it right here so we can see the card as we negotiate it. And of course, it is worth 1 point, and that'll be 2 points, which means we would have 4 more points in dealing with our unearthly friend. So now we've got to figure out bad guys. Very, very simple. It goes by points. So because we have 2 gearlocks and we're in day 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So we have to put out 4 points of gearlocks. I mean of baddies. So that's pretty easy to figure out. So the first baddie, of course, is going to come over here. And that is the guy that we had talked about, the clay golem. He has 5 health. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is a melee, so we're going to put him right here. And what we're going to do, whoops, he has 2 points. 2 points initiative. So we're going to take, whoops, I'm just making a mess of this. So we put this on top, show that he's in the #1 position, and there he is all set with all his stuff. Take the second option to get the training points. I took the first one. Probably not available in the UK yet. Okay, I've watched this. We get less if we get help. Yeah, that's true. I just want to try to get through this a little bit since I want to get familiar with patches, so I'm going to take the help, especially with four baddies coming. So our next guy, oh boy, it's a Griffin yearling, and we dealt with him before. He has 2 points, but he has 5 initiative, and he rolls 2 dice, but he has that thing called flight. So we're going to have to deal with that. So since he has flight, and he goes right there, we are going to put that there, and he is going to go there. There we go. Our next victim, or victim for us, oh great, a goblin bomber. He has 3 health, 5 on the 5 initiative. Did I put him down? No, we've got to put down his 5 here. So that's 5. He has 5, which will be here. So we're going to put that 5 there. And he has range, which is great to know. So he has 3. He's going to go right there. And he rolls 1 dice. He has mischief and careless. Careless, we learned what if he rolls a bones, he does damage to himself. So now what? Our final person. Oh no, a dire wolf. He has lashback 1. That means every time we attack him, he will lash back if we do not kill him. He has a... Boy, we're going to have to get rid of him quick. So he has 3 health. He is here. And we're going to put him there. And let's see, is there anything else special about him? Yes, there is. He has initiative 3, so he's going to go right here. So, boy, we're off to a bad start right off the bat, huh? You can use Axe Collector against the yearling if you get axes because it does not require a target. Well, I don't have any axes. And how do we get axes? That's a good question. Axe Collector. Deal 2 damage to a non-adjacent baddie once per turn each time you use Axe Collector. Reduce this die by 1. Well, we've got to gain some, and that's hard to do. So the only way we can do that is by raising our skill, I believe, and we would be able to turn that. Be sure to set Tantrum's rage die before you start. It's at 1.0 as it should be. So we're pretty good there. You can generate those in backup plan. Yes, our backup plan. That's, yeah, we can get angry. It depends if we roll bones. So we can... I'm back. Are we back? I think we should be back. All right, sorry about that, guys. For some reason, the computer just crashed. I mean, it just went down, and I never had that happen before. Rage dice goes in active slot. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Okay, we're good. We're back. Okay, sorry about that. Just to catch up what happened. We pulled out 4 points. I put my guys into place. We're about to go with the first, which I like doing it this way. So it has a meter that does that. Round 1. So the round 1 dice shows right there. So let's keep going. I'm really sorry about that, guys. And I'm sure Leland will piece it all together when we get a chance. All right, so we're going to have the Griffin attack Patches. So they're going to get to roll 2 dice. So let's see what happens here. Of course, he takes a hit for 3. Not a good start. 1, 2, 3. Now, one thing that we forgot to do at the beginning here was at the beginning of each round, the guards hit them for 1 true damage. So this isn't a horrible bad thing. I'm just hoping that we can survive this, which I think we can. So we're going to put that aside. We're going to put this aside for our poor friend. Hopefully Patches can hang on. We'll see. Innate, he has recovery. Hold on, because I'm just learning how to do recovery. At the start of your turn, heal yourself 1 HP. Okay. So, when it comes to him, he'll be able to heal 1 HP. Okay, so now what's going to happen is the next guy's going to go. It makes a difference because you could be stacking defense dice in active slots. You have an active slot and lock slots. No active slots is not a skill. Okay, hold on. Just making sure I'm doing this. Okay, you guys are talking among yourselves, so I think I'm all right. Okay, so now this guy can go, and he can shoot anywhere. So he's going to shoot at the closest target, of course. They get to move 2, so of course, he's going to move 2 closer. And he gets 1 die. Now, he also has Careless. But let's see what Mischief does, because that's something I'm unclear on. And I'll read it to you so we make sure that we're right in there. Mischief. Oh, here we go. Remove X dice from target active slot before attacking. Active slots. Removes blank number dice. So he has Mischief 1. So he would remove an active dice from an active slot. Oh, okay. So if we had any dice here, you would have to remove those because he's up to no good. He would sneak those away. So it's the top of the track. Rob is the one that says active on the bottom. Huh? Oh, okay. Here's active. Here's locked. There we go. So he's going to roll 1 die. So if he rolls a bones, which is Careless, Careless will cause him to lose 1 HP. That's cocked. Let's roll it there. And of course, we're very lucky that he rolled a bone and he hurt himself. There we go. So we got by that. So now it is Tantrum's turn. Now we really need to lay some waste here. And in order to do that, we're going to attack. So by declaring an attack, we're going to turn his rage dice up point to point 2. So every time he attacks or gets attacked, that dice is going to move. So there we go. I think he's a bit confused right now. Hold on. Let me see. Let me read what the heck's going on here, because game line is rage dice goes in active slot. That's not the way it shows here. This is rage. So why would it go in an active slot? Okay, well, there you go. All right. He will get it. I feel confident. Hold on here. I want to make sure that I'm rusty on the rules. Okay, yes, the active slots are used for some skill dice and active dice. Locked dice persist from battle to battle. It's in the top track. Active, rightmost. Rage dice goes into the active slot. Okay. All right, so we got it. So there we go. So now, let's see here. We really need to get that rage up too. So as he attacks, every time he attacks, what'll happen is he will go up 0.2 rage. But when he gets attacked, he also goes up in rage. But if this were to get to this point, then it would be locked and he can't use it, and then he would have to start all over again. So he has to use it right when it gets to 1.8. And what it does on this particular dice is it will get rid of 1 point baddie, a 1 point baddie. So all these are 1 point baddies, so you can pick who you want to get rid of. So I probably wouldn't want to get rid of that guy because he's going to be a bit of trouble. So there we go. That explains that a little bit. Because eventually you unlock another level rage dice and you would swap the tier 1 rage for the tier 2. Okay. I just thought you could do it here and then put the rage 2 dice here and do everything, and the rage 3 and do everything. Okay, so we're going to attack here. We have 3 attack dice. So he's got 2 health, so we really need to take him out. But do I want to use that reinforced buckler? Maybe so. Well, he's going to die next turn. And then blue's going to go, and then green's going to go. But if I can get rid of him, and then we can just deal with what blue does, we might be all right. All right. So I'm just going to roll because I'm not going to move. And I'm going to roll 3 health dice. We're going to try to get this guy back. Now, Lashback, if I don't kill him, he's going to do 1 point of damage to me. So here we go. And fortunately, I roll 3 damage. He has 2 health. He is eliminated. So we got rid of him. That goes back over there. He gets pulled out, which is perfect for us. And that is a successful fight. And like I said, we already moved that up. That is the end of his turn. Now, it becomes Patch's turn. And at the beginning of Patch's turn, he gets 1 health point. He recovers 1 health point. I believe that's the way that read to me. So he's up to 3. So now he cannot attack this guy because he is in flight. And that I know for a fact. After this unit attacks, which he did, place a flight die, or if this effect is already there, remove it. While in flight, this unit is untargetable, except by the guards, thank goodness. So he has how much dexterity? He's only got 1 attack die. He's going to get attacked by that guy anyway. So we have 2, so 3. So we're going to use 1. See, we got to be careful because we can't attack diagonally. I wonder if we move here, then he would move to the closest unit. And that'd be a way to protect him. So we're going to go 1, 2. Because if we move here, it's going to be bad because then we can't get him over there to attack him and deal some damage to him. So I think that's our best move at this particular juncture. When you defeat a baddie with Tantrum, you increase body count by 1. Body count. Okay. And can immediately heal of you like, or you could continue to build it and add to your as your body count grows. That's what I'm going to do. These guys are kind of hard to learn right off the bat, but this is a good process. I have it on my table now using Tantrum, Gilly, and Mulmesh. Yes, the body cat can help him heal, especially in solo. It saved my butt more than once. It probably could have saved me yesterday when I got ran over. But again, we're learning this. We're trying to get this down, and we want to do right by Chip Theory Games. All right, so if you're ready, let's try to get through this. Now, this guy is going to go. It's his turn. So, oops. And we are going to move 1, 2. So he's going to attack the closest target, which is our boy here. So what does that mean? Yeah, you betcha. That's going to go up 1. So they are going to, he is going to attack. He's going to attack with 1 die. So he has break. And like I said, any attack dice used to reduce this unit's HP must be exhausted. Oh, after they're done, you can't use them anymore. Huh. That's unusual. So that means he would go down to a 2 attack. I get it. But you got to make a... Alright. I think I understand how this works. So we'll give it a shot when we attack back on him. But before we do that, we've got to deal with this guy. So, what's going to happen? I'm going to roll 1 die. And we're going to see how we make out against the big fella here. And he is going to do, that was on a 1, he's going to do 1 damage. So all he's doing is getting this guy pretty mad. So he takes 1 damage, and that is pretty much their turn. So now everything goes back down. This goes to round 2. But now a couple things happen. The guards attack. Okay. Hope I am helping, not hindering. No, you're doing fine, game line. Break means that you deplete your total attack dice if you apply it. There you go. So if I use 1 attack dice, does it deplete that particular die? There you go. So now here's what happens. Well, because the guard shot, they're going to kill him. That was good for us. Again, we're trying to get through and we're trying to learn this guy as it goes. This guy gets hit. He dies. So that goes. So that's going to go. So those guards are pretty lethal with their arrows. And he's going to lose 1. And now we are down to 3 health with him. And let's see. Purple's gone. He's gone. So that means we get to go and attack him way before anything else. So this might be a good time for us to do that, to actually deplete all our dice. We're going to try it because we want to hit him for 3 and get him out of here. So Tantrum is going to attack, and that'll bring him up to 1.6. And we're going to attack with all 3 dice. And hopefully we can get 3 here. And we do get 3. I roll a 1, a 1, and a 1, which is 3. And is perfect because now he is deed. So that kills him. That goes back to the 1 slot. Let's get all our dice in position again. That one goes there. You know, the one thing, this is lime green, and I guess that's supposed to be yellow. That's the only complaint I have about this game. That he's dead, and our guys go back, and now that we are done with battle, we are excited. So, what happens here? Well, we just finished our encounter phase. So now we go to reward phase. Yeah, if I didn't take those guards, maybe we would have got out of it, but I think we would have barely got out of it. You can't attack with 3 dice. You exhaust 1 earlier. How did I exhaust 1 earlier? I didn't attack that guy earlier. Roll many dice as you can. You can't attack. You exhausted 1 earlier. How did I exhaust 1 earlier? Break means that you deplete. I want to make sure that we get this down here. So I'm waiting for GameLine to explain that, because it might be something I'm missing. Each attack, we get to use our dexterity. I have a dexterity of 4. Now when I attacked the guy that was right here. He did not have break. The only person that had break was the guy in the blue. Okay, there you go. No, I did not attack him at all. Okay, good. We got that cleared up. See, I'm watching the chat too. All right, so we came out of that okay. He's down 1 health, but we can recover that in our recover phase. But first, let's go to the reward phase. The only thing that we get is at the bottom here. Well, because we chose the top and the easier version, all we do is get 1 loot. So we're going to draw 1 loot, and it is mixed berries. So honestly, I am going to give that and fill up this guy's 1 slot. So now, if you see here, our guy is completely filled out, and we'll have to do that. Right. Tantrum should be rolling 1 defense dice because of his loot. The buckler. I didn't want, but I would have exhausted it. Oh, it won't exhaust. The buckler is permanent and won't exhaust. Yeah, but you have to have it at that many dexterity. Yeah, I could have rolled the 3 dice plus the 1 dexterity because I did not move. That's true. Because it still counts against your dexterity, I think, does it? Oops. Let me just double check. Add 1 defense dice to your roll. This turn, this is not restricted by and does not cause dexterity. Oh, so that makes that a really great weapon. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep a lookout for that. Okay, so we took the mixed berries. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna make sure Patches has mixed berries. So that takes care of our reward phase. Now we're going to move on to our recovery phase, and this is where we're going to rest and recover. So Patches is going to rest and go back up to 5, and Tantrum is going to rest and go up to 4 instead of scouting ahead. We want to get them up and going. All right, so we're getting this. We're moving forward here. Okay, so these 2 dice go back to where they belong. And this card here, well, it piles onto here, and that means that we have negotiated 2 of the cards. So now we're going to go on to our final special counter, and then we're going to go to our encounter things. So I'll read this to you. Crossing Cyberon. The Cyberon River is a glistening vein of trade running the length of Delore. Playfully beckons as it shimmers in the daylight up ahead. But with so few bridges in these parts, this crossing is obviously a spot for enemy scouts and traps. A journey of this importance leaves only 2 options: tucking the ears and trying to blend in is risky but efficient. A boat at dusk carries less chance of discovery, but requires business with a Molonor, a trading syndicate with their own set of, well, let's just say drawbacks. So, what do we want to do? Well, both of these are non-fighting things. So, the top one here is going to give us skill points, and that's what we're really going to want. Roll a d6 for each party member. On a 1 or 2, your party is spotted. Find the first tyrant encounter in your deck and place it on top. Shuffle the remaining cards and keep them unsheathed. Oof. That would be nasty. Encounter a success. Success is achieved no matter the outcome. Hire a Molinar. Nah, I think I need to bank up my skills. That's what I really think I need to do. So I'm going to take a shot and hopefully not get spotted on a D6. 1 or 2, huh? So that would be not good. So what are we going to do here? We're going to roll our D6. Monars are evil. Dangerous dart will mess you up big time. Okay, you're doing good, Rob. Took me a while to remember all the little things. Yeah, it does. Defense dice are not exhausted. Roll the d6. They cry from the crowd. So what are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to roll that d6, bro. 5. So Patches is okay. Phew. Come on, Tantrum. Don't get seen. But you're so loud and you throw that axe. Oh. He got seen. So we're going to take... And we're going to have to negotiate this card, and we're going to have to put it on top. Well, that's not good. Great. So that means we may have to face this guy twice. And that's not cool. Oh, by the way, this is day 3, which is not in our best interest. So, we got seen. Okay, so now that that's done, so what we're going to get is a skill point, and of course we get 1 quest point, which we'll put over here, but we get to pull 1 loot from our treasure trove. So we're going to put that over here, and we're going to we'll see what comes of this. But before we can do that, since we finished that, we finished our encounter phase. We're going to our reward phase, which we just did. So we got that, but we got to start giving out our training points. So what do we want to do with Patches? That's what really comes to it. Dexterity and another attack dice are your first priorities. I have to agree with that. I'm going to go with another attack dice because things are going to get down to business really quick. So let's put that there. And for Tantrum, you will not fight Drellin twice. Oh, okay. Failed. Tantrum is done. Axis. But his card sucks. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Not Trove Loot. Not Trove Loot? I thought it was Trove Loot because it was the purple symbols. I thought the purple symbol is Trove. Oh, that's only underneath. Oh, no, I didn't get that. Well, that's okay. So we don't get that. I was looking at the thing underneath. We don't get any loot. What do I want to do with Tantrum, though? Getting back to that, let's see. Get the 5 HP. I think we need to increase his HP. That sounds pretty much about right. Let's increase his HP 1. That's what we really need to do. We already got a defense die, which we're looking for. Another attack would be nice, but to be honest with you, I think the health is really going to have to pay off. I looked at the bottom one accidentally. That's my fault, but I caught it. You get regular loot for taking the top option on the encounter. Really, it doesn't show it though. It doesn't show any kind of regular loot on the bottom here. So I don't think you get a loot at all. Let's find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Gain all rewards specified to your choice. Also gain any general encounters. If reward includes loot or trove loot, draw them now. If rewards include training points, use them now. If rewards include progress points, place them next to the tyrant, which we did. Yep, so we're good. Hey Rob, what game is being played in the background? It's not. My wife is watching a TV show. I just leaned over and saw what you were watching. Oh, of course it's Timon complaining. You're right, no loot, but 2 progress. But 2 progress for total for the card. Yes, so that brings us up to 5. So we are up to 5 progress. We need 1 more to take this guy on. So we've got to get through this encounter card. Unfortunately, it is the next thing that we are going to be doing. So, without further ado, maybe this is a good time to scout ahead. So let's roll on a d6. Search for better loot. I think I'm happy with my loot where I can heal during battle. Rest and recover. We're totally rested and we're totally recovered. He does get one additional because I decided to go. And with 5 health, that really plays a big thing in the background there. So let's take a shot and search for some loot. Why not? I mean, take a look at these guys. Oh, we got a 1. Well, that stunk. It's a 1. Let's put that back up there. We're doing all right here. We might get through this. I don't know. Well, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this game when we're done. So on a 1 to 3, reveal a 1-point baddie. And it is another clay golem. I'm okay with him. Now, do we exhaust those for the entire battle or just the rest of the way? I wonder. That's a good question. Does break stay for the entire battle? So if we go and we fight this guy, maybe we want to get rid of him. That's a good point. Let me just take a look at that because it doesn't really say, but we're going to figure it out. Like I said, bear with me. This is only the second time I played this. I am loving it though. Oh, that's Tantrum. Here's our guide. These cards are just incredible. Just for the battle. The battle against him or the entire battle. Because if you exhaust your entire thing, you're in a lot of trouble. And is it until he's dead? If he's dead, does it come back? So if you kill him, does break exhaust those? Or is it if you don't kill him, that's the only way it stays in play? That's an interesting question there. That'll determine whether we keep this guy in play. I'm almost thinking of getting rid of him, personally, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're gonna put him on the very bottom of this pile here. There you go. Hope your wife's okay with that cough. She's struggling. We're still going through a lot, but she's a trooper, and I just got to give her all the credit in the world. Oh no, that's 5 points. What am I doing? For helping, you know, for allowing me to do this when she should be resting. I'm streaming live to you guys, so it's always important. If I gave my word that we would do this, we would do it. Those dice are lost for the whole battle. Yeah, we got to get rid of that guy. That guy's not going to help us, especially what I don't know what's behind that tyrant card. All right, so we scouted that. That helped us. So let's see what this tyrant card does. Okay, let's read it. If you didn't know better, well, it doesn't matter. We don't have to read this because all we have to do is actually do what this says. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't deal with it. Okay, I get it now. All right, well, we're going to read the tyrant card. If you didn't know better, you think him a local hero, an Abender. The controversy surrounding Durellin, Pale's Face exile seems like it was on every tongue. Many opinions and rumors, but few facts. With the gift of gab and a few coins under the table, lesser-known secrets begun to emerge around town. Secrets of careless experimentation, of deadly concoctions and potions in a dimly lit corner of an alehouse. A local hand over a list of ingredients. She swore that acquiring these ingredients on our journey would be of service should Drellin be met face to face. It's time to put this list to use and round up some of the rather disgusting ingredients. So we got a couple of choices here. One would give us double skill points and a battle. The other would give us the point that we need to face Drellin, not cause us to battle, and give us one skill point. This is interesting. You could have scouted twice. Oh, that's right, because I got 2 different people. Oh, for crying out loud. You know what it is? I'm playing by myself. So that person would go, then I would go. But the thing is, I'm mixing it up. That's my fault. But it's okay. You know what? We can do that before we go any further, just to stay in continuity. We scouted. That's a 4, so that's a 5 point. So that's even better. Ooh, the dire wolf who has lashback, who rolls 4 dice. Guess what? Son, I dealt with you yesterday. You wiped me out. You gone. Okay, so getting back to this. Party of 1-4. Eyes of bogpole or frog of mud from a clay golem. Party 3-4. Oh, so you would have to find a clay golem, fight him. Oh, we killed a clay golem, didn't we? So if the party needs, also, a party 3-4 needs fat from a bog lurker, powder from eyes from a bullpog or a frog. Go through the defeated baddies. If you have one of each from the list above, you have made the antidote. Persistent. All gearlocks are immune to Drellin's poison enhanced. But if I don't have it, we're done. Draw 6 1-point baddies or 3 5-point baddies instead of... Oh, yeah. No, thanks. So if I fail this, nothing happens. So if I take this lower one... I didn't fight a bullfrog, that's for sure. A bogpole. Let's see if I did. Defeated baddies. No, we did have the clay golem though. Dang. Well, that's depressing. The second option, you look at what you have killed. So Patches could have scouted. Tantrum healed. Tantrum's healed. He's healed all the way up, by the way. And they both could have scouted, for example. Okay, gotcha. It's considered. You cannot take the lower unless you have all the ingredients. So I have no choice but to take and fight. So here we go. Do I fight 6 1-point baddies? Or fight 3 5-point baddies? Well, either one's bad, but I think let's take on the 3 5-point baddies. So here we go. Oh wow, this guy has poison 2, 6 health, and he's 4. He's a bog lurker. Oh, yeah, just when we needed him. So 6 health. Wow, he's pretty stacked. He is going to go in the 1 slot. He is ranged. Oh boy. And he has initiative 4. So hopefully we can get rid of him beforehand. I doubt it at this point. I got a feeling this is going to go bad. Tammy, did you take your thing? Okay. A Manicore. So they have a 3. Wow. Poison 2, Rage 2. I'm really excited to find out what that is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 health. He is also range. Awesome. And we'll put him here. And then finally in the 3 slot, let's see what else we have. Signal 3, Goblin Alarmist. He has 1 defense die, so that's something that we haven't ran into. He has 6 health and he has 6 on his die. Wow, this is not going to be easy. 3, 6. So let's find out what some of these things do. Ouch. 6 1 points may have been easier. Yeah, probably, but if we're going to fight, let's fight. But I am still in your corner, Rob. I think Rob is getting ready to wear the white flag. Mana card equals Flying Death, Sands 20 points, who are all just versions of Satan. There you go. Alright, so I just want to look up some of these abilities very quickly, as we are going to get chewed up, but I want to know who I'm getting chewed up by. Alright, so first one is Signal. At the start of this unit's turn, add a single lesser baddie to the bottom of the BQ. 20-point signals a 5-point, 5-point signals a 1-point. Oh. To bottom of. Baddies have been added this way. This after X number. Okay, so that's 3. So what happens is he's going to add in 3 guys. Man, take some heal dice for patches when you get a chance. I don't think we're going to get a chance to take any kind of heal dice. So we've got to. All right. So on the next turn, he's going to. Okay, this is turn 4, by the way. He is going to signal a bunch of people, so we need to get rid of him, like right away. At the start of this unit's turn. Oh no, he does it right away. So he would signal. So he would signal 3 1-point baddies. After number of baddies have been added. At the start of his turn, add a single lesser one. Okay, so he adds 1. So I want to get rid of him. So hopefully we can get to him first. I doubt it, but we will give it a try. Is there a 6 on here? Probably not. Nope. 5. Is there a 6 on here? No, we're doomed. Okay, we'll give it a whirl. So what am I going to do here? I think I know what I'm going to do. So he's there. Okay, so we're going to roll these guys' dice and try to get him in there. 1 per round for the number of rounds specified. Yep, that stinks. But I've got something up my sleeve. Okay, 4 and a 4. So we're going to be able to get to go before these guys go. We just have to weather that 1 round. So, So we're going to try to take this guy out directly. He's going to try to weather whatever storm he can. Poison 2, that's bad, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. So, poison. Set or reset a poison effect on the number on target to number. Poison effect die. Okay, so we're going to set that. I'm just trying to figure out poison, how it works. Target takes true damage equal to the effect die at the start of their turn. After applying damage, reduce the effect die by 1. Only 1 poison effect die per target. Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay, so whoever this guy attacks, he's going to drop some poison, and he's going to drop poison. Wow. Only 1 poison effect die per target. Okay. All right, so here we go. So this is not going to go well. Okay, we're in round 1, by the way. Let's see how this all goes. Signal baddies go to the BQ and are added at the end of the round. Won't attack till next round. So essentially, that's where he'll go. He won't come in till the next round, but it's only a goblin. Oh, I need more. I need more dice, more of these things. I didn't expect to use all these up. Let's just have him ready so we can deal with him accordingly. And he has a thing of 4, so there we go, and he will go in this aisle here. But boy, he's in for a surprise, hopefully, if we can just hold on. Alright, so he gets to go first. He does the signal. There's the guy. He's all set. He moves forward, signals. He rolls 1 die. He rolls 2 defense die. So he rolls 2 defense dice, and he has no defense, which is good for us. And he's going to roll 1 attack die onto our buddy here. And he does 1 damage, which in effect brings up his thing to right where we need it to be. Damn. I would use that, but it doesn't do me any good now because... Now, can I trade this in because it has the thing there for the next level dice? Poisons do not stack, so if he got hit with 2 poison and a 1, nothing happens. He keeps the 2. Okay. Now on this, if I choose to use this with that arrow there, because next up is our guy here, Tantrum. Alright, Rage. Advance. Exchange active Rage die for the next tier. Starts at 2.0. Okay. So because of that, I am going to do that. I'm going to grab the next tier die, which will start at 2.0. Correct? And then this die just goes over here, if I believe. I think that's right. So we were able to do that. That doesn't cost us anything. So he's going to attack, and because of that, we are going to... Now, what does the 1 little heart mean? Just trying to figure this out. Where's the little heart? Oh, okay. Rage benefits. You may exhaust rage early to gain or HP up to full. Oh, okay. So if I exhaust that, I can get 1 health back. Very good. Okay, so we understand that. Let's just put that aside for now. We don't want to use that right now. I've got plans for this if we can get this guy cranked up good enough. You do not have a Rage 2.0 dice yet. Okay, game line. Why? Because it said with the little arrow, if I cash that in, I would be able to do that. No? Okay. Well, we'll just leave that there. I'll leave this over here. So this would actually go all the way up to 2.0, which means that's locked and it doesn't do anything. So, because he's attacking now. So he's attacking. We get to roll our 1 defense die. And we are going to be rolling, and I hope I'm getting nothing but 2s on this. We're going to be rolling a lot of damage here. You never unlocked it. It was not on in your skill mat. Oh, so I would have to make it active and put it in there. Okay. I thought he automatically had that. Alright. So now that's locked because it went up and it would have to start all over again. So the battle starts with 1.0 and the dice starts at 1.0. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so we got 1 defense dice, which is active. We've got 4 points of damage, which is good. So he takes a hit of 1, 2, 3, 4. which will help us. And we're in pretty good shape. You have to use a training point to unlock the tier, a second tier. Got you. Oh, so the battle starts. It doesn't go from battle to battle. Got you. So would that go up to 1.2 now? So that's where I would be, because he just attacked and got attacked. Remember, uptick rage for attack by 0.2. Okay. Got it. So he attacked, so it's at 1.2. So, now we're going to move Patches up. We're going to move Patches up 1. Even though he's going to get hit here pretty hard. Oh, this guy just has poison too. That's it. So he would go next after him, and then here's where the real... He's going to do poison and rage too, which rage, I don't know what that does. Rage 2. Rage progress. Show your current rage. Alright, so we're going to attack over here with 2 attack dice. Oh no, we used... He has a dexterity. Oh no, he does have a dexterity too. So we used 1 dexterity to move him. And now we're going to attack with 2 dice, and hopefully we can get him out of there. And we do. That's enough to get him out of there. And dispose of him and put him here. But here's where it gets hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now the poison dice is going to come out onto him. And at the beginning of the turn, so the way poison reads. Oops. Oh, rage. That's right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Rage. If this unit is not at full HP, it gains 2 additional attack dice. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's fine. We're not worried about him. Poison. Takes at the start of their turn. So at the start of his turn, he's going to take 2 poison damage. Okay. This guy's going to come... So that's his entire turn. Alright. Let me make sure I got... Yes, rage is good now. Each damage takes and increases by 0.2, but only 0.2 for each attack in the turn. Rage adds attack dice equal to the number once he is damaged. Adds attack dice equal to the number. So he would get... So because we have the bones here, he would get 1 more attack dice? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Alright, so he went. We have this here. Now, this one is going to go, and he's going to come down, obviously. 1. And since he's there, he's going to attack. He's not damaged yet, but he's poisoned, and it won't affect him until that turn. At the beginning of his turn, do we put another poison die on him? Because he has 2 poison. So would he get 2 poison die? So would he take 4 damage? Rage adds attack dice equal to the number once he is damaged. Okay, so he's not damaged. No, on a mana core, he would add attack. The mana core would become attack 2 and poison 2. If he gets damaged. He's not damaged. Also remember, ranged baddies do not move. Oh, okay. Is he ranged? Yes, he is. So he does not move. But he can shoot anywhere. So is that how that would go? No. Poison 2 stays only. You only ever have one poison dice. So he doesn't do anything. Okay, so now we reset the 2. He's gone. But this guy comes in at 4. And he will come in here, and he is a ranged guy as well. Awesome. Oh, boy. And he's going to have to use some movement, which is not going to help him whatsoever. Now, since that has been used, do we have to re-roll this? That's a good point. Now what are we going to do? We're just going to have to come after this guy. 1, 2, and work our way down. So we're going to roll 2 attack die. I don't think I roll this again, or do I? So that cost me 2. I have 4 dexterity, so I can only roll 2 dice. So we roll this. Each turn. Okay. Each turn. So it's each turn. Okay, so that goes here. I only did 1 damage to this guy. So that's fine. I did get a bone there. Let's put this right here for now. And let's see what we can use that. We can use that to get him angry. And I think that's what I want to do. I want to use that to get him angrier. So would I be able to use that at this turn, at this juncture? You would roll another defense die. Okay. The defense die do not count towards dex, so so it can stay there. And you can add it to an active slot in addition to the one already there. Okay. So we roll another one. Which, there we go. So now we have 2 defense dice. This goes up to 1.4 because he attacked. So now, oh, yeah, and I used my dexterity, so that's not going to help. So he's starting to rage out a bit. Oh boy, this is not looking good for us at all. So, he has gone. Yes, backup plan can be used 1x per round. And you can do that before or after adding bones. Your choice. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to crank this up to 0.6. Because I want to use it before too long, because I can cash that in to probably get rid of this guy before. Well, I can use it at any time during my turn, I believe. Once it's my turn again. So he would attack him, I would assume. Because, no, actually, before we even get there, now he would take the 2 damage. So this goes down to 1. So he takes 2 poison. But at the beginning of his turn, he does get 1 health back. So, you could use Rage to get bones and maybe get Axe Collector if you roll a couple more times. I could use Rage. I could use Rage. You can use the Rage to get bones and maybe get Axe Collector if you roll a couple more. Oh, I get it. Increase. Axe collector. Yeah, I probably could. Right now we're in a world of hurt here. Alright, so he took damage, so now he is going to roll. He has two dice. So he is going to roll 2 dice, and he has 1 defense die, which we did not use. I did not roll that the prior turn. But, hold on, do we have 3 dexterity? Oh, no, we couldn't have used it because we used dexterity to move. So, we have 3 dice, so we're going to roll those 3 dice. Hopefully it's something good. Well, no, of course not. It's a bone. So that's completely nothing. But he does do 2 damage to our friend here. So he's down to 3. So, this guy now goes. A 4-bone backup plan will let you fill up your axes. Yeah. That's a good idea. So this guy's going to move 1, 2. There's a lot going on here. He's going to roll 1 defense die, and he is going to roll 1 attack die against our friend here. And he hits him for 1. Does he move? Yeah, because he's a melee. And he has 1 defense die, which will stay with him. So that's that. Now this guy, he's going to go, but there's already poison on him, so you can't do anything. He's not... Oh, he has range, though. Now, would he attack him? You should use the other dice for attacks. You are using a skill dice for attacks, for the attacks in the stat area of for patches. Skill dice. Oh. I just caught that. I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. Boy, we're up against it here. So I would think he would attack here, given the target, and he could poison him. So we're going to do that. So that would be him. Then him at range, he's not wounded or anything like that. He has no attack dice. And there we go. I think that's how it would go. I'm pretty sure. Range uses the icon on the chip. Okay. And I don't know what that icon means. It might help if I knew. Let's see what the icon on that chip means. Ah, here we go. Party inspired. All gearlocks move to the top of the... Oh, so it would, oh, I get it. So it would use the first initiative. No. The second initiative? Or the first? Okay, so he would go after him again, but either way, there would be... That's the way it would be. Because of this guy here. Poison would refresh to 2 on patches. Okay? I'm going to say that's the way it went. Okay, so that's refreshed to 2. So, we're in a lot of trouble here. So this all refreshes. And we are in round 3. So, now these defense dice wouldn't help against... Icon on the chip is in the rule book. Party inspired. all gear locks. Well, let me take a look. Let me take a look real quick. And we'll make sure that we have that. Okay. And just make sure I'm making the right moves here. Because I think I am. Oh, here we go. 9. Target. Melee baddies always pursue the closest. Route with the fewest positions. Opposing units. If there is a tie, it will use a target to determine which unit to pursue and attack. A baddie targets either... Oh, okay. It shows either the weakest, lowest HP, or the strongest with the highest HP. Okay. Alright, so it wouldn't be that, because they would both try to go after the weakest, because that's the icon on his chip. No, that's not for the strongest. Okay. Alright, so they both would have tried to go here. That would have refreshed to 2. He would be fine, and that would not go up. Perfect. With that said, now it is Tantrum's turn. It's a little much to take in there. So, the way I've got to do this, I'm going to declare an attack, of course, which will bring it up to 1.8, which means one of two things. Okay? I can use this die now after the attack, and that will eliminate one 5-point baddie, I believe. So, I'm going to just make sure that I'm doing this right. But first we want to attack this guy and then try to eliminate that guy. So, by doing an attack, declaring an attack on that, we increase our rage. We're up to 0.8. And 0.8 does, for Tantrum, exactly. No, it doesn't. It would eliminate one of those guys. It would eliminate this guy. That's what I want to do. Alright, so, but first I have to attack him. So, I'm going to roll another attack die. I'm going to roll 3. I've got to take out 3 points, so we've got to make that happen. Well, we got the 3 points we need. We don't care. Well, we could plug that in. That is going to do nothing for us. But we did get the 3 points that we need on this guy. So that makes his rage go up, which eliminates this guy, which goes here. This goes back over here, which is great. And his rage, the active rage die, at any time on Tantrum's turn, he may trigger his rage, showing the benefits, exhaust this die. Be careful, an active rage die maxes out at its highest value. Should he complete his turn, and the active rage die, no, okay, no. Each rage dies at any time during his turn, oh, to an adjacent. He's not adjacent to the guy. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty bad. Oh boy. Alright, so that's fine. We're there. We would have to get adjacent to the guy, but I had to take a chance and roll that. I understand now. Hey Nathaniel, how are you? Remember the roll? I rolled this defense and it came up block. Always add bones. Yep. I'm going to add bones. Alright, so he's there. So now we have to start negotiating this guy. So it is now Patches' turn. At the start of Patches' turn, he does get 1 health. And he takes 2 damage. Now, at any time while I'm in battle, heal yourself for 3 HP in battle or 5 out of battle. I think this would be a good time to heal myself for 3. And bring him up to his maximum health. Bring this down to 1. He's got 2 dice. and we are going to hit him with 2 dice. All right, this makes sense. We're going to roll defense dice for him as well. We have 3 dexterity. We're not moving, and we're going to see what we can do here. All right, we hit for 2, but what's even better is we've got 2 for defense. So that takes that out, kills him. Oh no, I'm wrong, because 1 gets absorbed. Oh no, which takes that defense die away. Good thing I caught that. Well, now business is going to pick up, because we've got a world of trouble here. So, mischief. What does mischief do? Well, like we said, if he's adjacent to him, he can take away 1 die. And a bone. So he rolls. Okay, so now it is his turn. Let's see, we got to pull the blue out, so he's gone. We're going to move that up. Add the bone from defense to the backup plan. I wanted to make sure, I was waiting for you to say something before I did that. Okay, so it's his turn. He's going to roll 1 die, and he's going to roll 1 defense die. Both misses. Wow, that was huge. He's done. This guy is now going to attack the weakest guy, which would be him, because he's only at 5. So actually, he would get the -2 now. And unfortunately, this would go up to 2.0 because he was attacked. Yep, that's the way that would work, I believe. Uh-oh. All right. So that's the way that looks right now. Boy, we got a world of problems. Well, no, actually, yeah, well, because he's at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because he took damage. And he's at 5. And he's at full health. Mischief would still remove the dice. Yeah, I forgot to remove that. Thank you. Because it happened before the dice roll. So there we go. So that removed his health. So now we are in round 4. All our dice come down. Well, this is a way to learn this game. We're really trying to press through this. Okay, so now what's going to happen? Well, it's our boy's turn. So he is going to move 1. So that's going to take care of 1 movement. Okay, he's going to lose 2 health. This is locked out now because I was unable to use that. The defense only blocks true damage, not poison damage. We are going to roll 3 against this guy, I think. Yeah, we're going to roll 3 plus our defense dice, because that does not count. So we moved 1. Okay, just want to make sure we got it right. Let's get 2 more hit dice. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if I got 3 2s? It would be a miracle, but boy, we can use something like that right now. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, well, that kind of goes into there. We've got 4, so he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. He has no defense, but now he's got that rage thing. And he's going to go after him, believe it or not. So, that takes care of him. Now, he did not move. I am going to use my mixed berries also for my pal here, because I'm not leaving anything to chance, and I'm going to give myself 3 health, which would bring him also do full health. And this goes down to 1. He goes down to 1. And that disappears. He is going to target him. So he is going to roll 2 dice and 1 defense dice. I think we're getting this now. This is the best game in my collection, hands down. You're doing a good job, Rob. Delay the stream makes it hard to catch things. Remember that if the breakdown icon is showing on Tantrum, at the end of his turn, rage resets to 1 and you start upticking. If the breakdown... Okay, if the breakdown icon is showing on Tantrum at the end of his turn, it resets to 1. Okay. Yep, so there we go. Okay, so here we go. I'm sorry for all the delays, guys, but I think we're getting there. This has been a battle beyond battles. Okay, so for him, he gets that in, but he also does 2 damage, which is enough to finally get rid of this pain in the neck. Alright, and another defeat. Whew. Boy, we are going through it. And that goes over here. And he has survived that. Now, because he's damaged, he's going to do 2 poison to him. And he's going to get 2 attack dice. But we do have 1 attack there. Okay, that we can absorb. Alright, we're getting there. And, oh no. That would be 4. But because he has a defense dice, that takes away 1 and he loses 3. But at the beginning of his turn, every turn he does get 1. So, phew, he survived that. Barely. Wow, this is bad. He's got to finish him right here, or else we're going to have some problems. So, this turn is very simple. Well, we can't put anything here, and it's not going to really matter. But we get to roll 1 anyways. And we are going to roll all 3. We need to get 2 hits here. You need to roll another attack dice you used for intuition dice from lock picking. Okay, let me get these out of the way because we're getting confused with dice here. All right, so wait. Okay, so now. Oh, I did that wrong because he's gone. This all reset. That went. He's gone. And the only person left is him. So he's going to... I already did that. Okay, so that's good. Oops, 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 oops. There we go. I didn't move the dice when I was doing it. So now the round resets. And we go to round 5. So that goes here. Did you apply poison to Patches? Yes, I did. I did on the last turn. You need to roll another attack dice you used for intuition dice from lockpicking. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That just hit that over there. I got it right. I know I did. Because I rolled two rage, and I applied it. Okay, so he has to finish him here, or else, first of all, we deal 1 poison, so that goes away. So that's gone. Now, we've got to finish this guy off. All we need is 2s. Okay, so we got 3. That finished him off. That adds him to there. Somehow we barely got out of that. And that ends the battle. So that poison goes away. Phew, we barely got out of that. So we're going to go back over here. He's going to come back over here. Yeah, I did it right. Now these all go away. Do these stay here? That's a good point. All right. That stays at, that would go here, but it doesn't matter. Or does it? I don't think so. I think it resets every battle. Okay. These get discarded. So we'll put those there. This gets out of the way for now. The battle has been won. Okay. So we had to go through that. Now we get to level up 2 things. Alright. Now I can level one of these up, I believe. Just flip the table with Tantrum on that mana core. Fat lady is clearing her throat. No, eagle dice goes back to the mat. Eagle dice. Okay. Okay, they go away. The eagle dice go back to the mat. Backup plan goes away. No edge dice go back to the mat at the end of battle. Okay. So this goes back to the mat? Is that what you're saying? I could be... Oh. You need to add the points to body count for Tantrum. Oh, God. How many did he kill? Because he did most of the killing. So there was 4 guys. 2, 3, 4. And he killed 3 of them. Because he killed the 3. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be, he would be at 5 for body count. Okay. I meant the rage dice. It goes back to the mat. Okay, there we go. All right, got it. All right, so there we go. We got through this. So now we got to level up these guys and hopefully be able to face one of these encounter cards. Holy cow. That was absolutely brutal. So we're going to get 2 skill points. So for this next one, I'm thinking of adding 1 to our axe collector because you can use that. And 1 not to our dexterity. I'm going to add 1 attack. That might help us. Let's see if that would be a good choice for Tantrum. Or maybe we should just go up another. We've got enough attack dice. I think we need health to finish this out. So let's add another health to him. We'll deal with that in a second. For Patches. Boy, oh boy, what am I going to do with him? Do I add a med kit? I need to add a die to him. Oops, I gotta grab his thing, that's for sure. This does not give us anything, so we will put that over there as defeated. You have to use bones or fortune to discover to increase axe collector. Okay, there we go. Can I buy another die? No, I cannot increase up to another die. It's just a counter. Take like a cobalt for... He can get hard... Patches should add a medkit. Okay. Add medkit and toxins. Dice 6. Okay, medkit is... Let me just pull him out. That's what I was thinking of doing. Let's add medkit. And we'll put this in here. There we go. Alright, medkit is dice 1. There we go. And it starts there. There we go. And toxins. Oh no, I need nutrients first. Can I just add toxins? Toxins is... dice 6. Dice 6. There we go. And we'll add... dice 6. Where's that start on? Oh, that starts on double X's. Okay, yeah. There we go. Yes, you can unlock Rage 2 dice. So we went up one there. Let's go to Rage 2 dice because we're going to need to get... I really think that that's going to be a problem. I'll just leave that there, just to leave it there. And let's find the Rage 2 dice. We had it somewhere. Rage 2, Rage 2. Alright, another thing. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That stays there. What did I do with the Rage 2 dice? Oh, it's right here. So we'll unlock that. There we go. Keep both Rage dice. There you go. Good night, Dan. Thanks for coming by. Sorry it took a while. You need more skill dice, Rob. Either Cobalt or Wolf can save tantrums, but... No, you do not need nutrients first. No arrows on the green line. Okay, cool. Alright, good. Keep both Rage dice. You start Rage 1.0 in the active slot at 1.0. At the start of the battle, you can potentially Rage up to 2 once it gets to 1.8. Ah, okay. There we go. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, so now that we finished that, so we did our rewards, and now we are going to do a couple things. We're going to heal up, that's for sure. We definitely have to heal. Each gear lock chooses one. Yeah, let's heal up to full ability. So Patches is going to go up to 5, 4, 5, and Tantrum is going to go up to 6. There we go. And let's see if we can survive this. All right. There we go. I think we're all set. Let's start with the next day. Let's go to 5. Oh boy. It's day 5. And we only have 10 days to do this. So let's see what happens. This will push us over the edge. Go big or go home. So it's 2 groups of baddies coming. Is it? Well, we can't risk fighting them both. So which will it be? We may take a beating, but the first group is clearly more formidable and thus holds our best odds at gaining better spoils. And if we're going to take a beating, we best get something shiny for our troubles. That said, I recall a verse from the Gearlock Book of Whimsy that refers to the importance of stomping your foes into the ground, and we are definitely due for a definitive outcome in our favor. Oh, great. So, it's the plan. Punching bags are us. Plan seriously. Baddie. Points. Party of 1 and 2. Add 5 points. Baddie to the top. Add a 5-point baddie to the top of the BQ. Pointer 3, 4. Add 2. On the bottom here, I hope my boots of baddie's ownage still fit. Baddie points. Subtract 2 baddie points. Oh, so we would have to calculate the baddie points and then add a 5-point baddie. So it's 2 times 5 is 10. So we would have 10 and then add another one. Wow. But we would get double spoils and an achievement point. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm going to take the lesser one. I'm really not too worried about the loot. We would get 2 troves, but I'd rather just get 1 loot and head right into the final battle. So I'm going to go, it would be 8 points. So that would be 5 and 3 ones. I'll take my chance with that since I'm still learning a lot of things. If you rage up, okay, I think there is just a lot to keep track of. Wild looks fun though. It's a lot of stuff, but once you play it a few times, it makes more sense and it's easier to remember. Tantrum's rage mechanic is a bit tricky, possibly one of the harder gear locks in the core box. And of course we had to play him because he looked cool. Alright, so here we go. You could opt to fight the Drellin as soon as you have the progress points. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go easier and then fight Drellin because it will have enough progress points. So that's the way we're going to do it. So we're going to go in the first slot here is going to be Mischief and Signal 1. Oh, awesome. But he has 4. So blue 4. He has 5 hit points. Let's hopefully just knock the bejesus out of him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put that on top of him. Hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly. He has 3 dice to attack dice, so he's going to be pretty brutal. In spot 2, Bog Frog. He has 2 poison, so we're dealing with poison again. He has 4 health and an initiative 3. And he is melee. He is melee. He is there. Initiative 3. And there is our Bog Frog. Then, in number 3, we have a guy with Mischief, which is fine. He only has 1 dice. But his spot is 4. So, let's hope he doesn't get a shot at going. What am I doing here? 4. So, he gets 3 health. Right there. There. And then finally, this guy here, which has flight, which is a Griffin Yearling. We've dealt with him. He has 2. And he also is right there. There. And there. But he has an initiative 5, so that's not the worst thing. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, I did that wrong. That's a 5. Holy Christmas. So that's a 4. And now let's see where our gear locks end up. Hopefully a little bit better. Alright, not too bad. He's going to go here, so that's going to help us with something here. And he is going to go here, which may not help us at all. This goes back to 1. I'm going to get that into that position. He is going to... I actually want to try to take him out. If I can get him out before he can do that signal. Because we also still have this guy here. Signal 1. But it's another one of those guys. And he doesn't come in until somebody's dead. So that might help us too. So let's just get him ready. He's going to have 5 HP. We may not come out of this. Okay, there we go. And we'll see where he goes. Who is the easiest to take care of? Well, he would go, and then he would go into flight. I think since he has 3, we're going to go right here. And that's the way we're going to start that. So here we go. Day 5. Actually, we're on day 6. -2 would be 10. Ugh. You're right. You do not have to wait till the last day. Yeah, I do. No, I don't have to wait till the last day, but I do have to wait till I have enough points. If I'm on the right day. Day 5, you should be using 25 pointers plus 1 additional 5-point baddie, right? 5 times 2. No, it's the gear locks times the day. So it's times 5. Yeah, that's right. Because this will give me 6. So it's 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. You just did this fight and upgraded so you can do this. Okay, no, I'm right. Day 5, you should be using 25 pointers. 2 5-pointers. Oh, you're right. No, because the card said -2 points. And that's why the card said it's 2 times 5, but I took the easier route, so it's -2. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have to fight this guy. I was thinking of the top one. Add 1 5-point baddie. No, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm going to put it on the bottom. No, this is all I have to fight. I have to fight 8 points because I took the easier way, which is baddie points. 2 times 5, subtract 2 baddie points. So that brings it down to 8. So if we can beat this, then we can fight Drellin in the next match. So, the first guy that goes is with flight. So he's going to go 1, 2. And he's going to move closer to him. And he is going to attack him, which will crank up his thing. And he's going to attack him with 2 dice. So let's see how this works out. Hopefully he misses him totally. And no, he hits him for 2. Awesome. But that's why we got cranked up. So, he's cranked up for 2. Now, he's going to go. But he has flight now, so he cannot be touched. So now, it's his turn. He's got the defense die, plus 3 dice. And we are going to attack him. That's going to crank him up to 1.4. Now, do I have to bring this dice up? Or it isn't until I get to 1.8. Tantrum increases if the baddie hits him. 1 tick for each damage. Oh, really? So he did 2 damage. So wow. So he's up there. Ouch. Alright, so now he is going to attack into here. We've got to get 5 damage on 3 dice. Somehow, some way. No, we got a bone. which doesn't help us, but we get 2 damage on him. We get another bone. Boy, if I go to 8, if I use this bone, then I can use this ability. 1.8. So I'm going to use this bone here, and this would cycle over here to bring that up to 1.8. So we got angry. And what that means is I can take, according to the card, anybody that's adjacent, that's a 1-point baddie, I can take out. Should he complete his turn and activate the rage's... Okay. Each rage skill dice has an execute on it. And any time during his turn, if his active rage is showing this symbol, he may instantly defeat an adjacent baddie. How tough a baddie he can defeat is determined by the rage die. Tier 1 rage defeats a 1-point baddie. So essentially, I can take this guy out. You have to wait to get to 1.8, which I did. I thought it also says his rage increases. Holy cow. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Tantrum. Each time Tantrum makes an attack, once per turn, he must increase his active rage by 2.0. So he just made an active attack. He was at 0.6 because he got 2 points of damage. So, yeah. So he would go to 1.8. Because you cannot start... The Rage 2.0 dice. Because... Sorry, got ahead. Best of luck, brother. Wait to 1.8 to upgrade to 2.0. Okay, well, then I'm here and I can upgrade to 2.0. And that's what I just did. So now I'm upgraded at 2.0 because I'm at 1.8. So that's where we're at. All right, so that made him go. Then yellow's going to go. He's going to roll 1 die, of course, into him. And he has mischief. He doesn't have any dice to steal. He's going to take 1 point of damage. Then what's going to happen is the next guy, which is the blue guy. He's going to signal. He's going to signal 1 point, which will come out on the next turn. And he has 4, but he does poison. Mischief 2, there's nothing to take. And alright, and then he's going to attack with 3 dice onto our guy here. Awesome. So he's going to roll 3 dice. And he just did 4 points of damage, in which there was nothing I can do about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is knocked out. Uh-oh, it looks like we may lose this right here. So he's gone. Now it is Tink's turn. And he is going to do... Well, he's going to move 1, because we've got to get the signal guy out. And we've got to try to take him out. So he moved 1, and we're going to roll 1 defense die and 2 attack die. So, no defense. He just takes 2 of these. So he is down to this. Oh, I don't think we're going to survive this. There's a chance, but we never know. So now, this guy is now going to apply poison onto him because he's the only guy that can do it. That takes care of that. Then we come all the way back. He's going to roll 2 dice onto him. Boy, this went bad quickly. And he does 1 point of damage with 1 miss. This now comes off. He is grounded. On this turn, he now comes on in the green slot. Oh no, he doesn't, because there's still guys out there. He's in the backup queue. So that makes him. He's out of the loop. That means the yellow goes. He comes up and mischief. We have nothing to take. We were going to bring up our med kit, but that we can't because he would have took it anyways. He has 3 health. He's going to roll 1 die. Oh boy. And he does 1 damage. Then, that's it for him. Now, our blue guy goes, and he is going to signal another person, which, of course, is not going to be good. Oh no, he only signals 1, and that's it while he's still alive. He's only allowed to signal 1 per battle. So now he's going to roll 3 dice, and this could be the end of the game right here. And let's re-roll that one just to make sure. And that's 4, and he gets knocked out. Wow, we got crushed. And he would have died anyways from the poison. There was no way to heal him on the very next turn. Wow. And just like that, we lost everybody, and we lost the game. Just like that. Boy, this is a great, great game. That's all I'm going to say. I actually love playing this. And I know it was a little fiddly because we were learning a lot of things, trying to learn how to play these 2 guys. The biggest thing is learning how to play your character. And I think that's what really makes this game. It's a deep learning curve, but, you know, thankfully we had people that were helping us. It was kind of hard to keep watching and, you know, to try to catch my mistakes and fix it. So I apologize for that. It was a little difficult. We got knocked out. We ended up losing, but that's okay. We're going to try it again. I like games that are very, very challenging. This is a very, very challenging game. But it's also a lot of fun. And you may see this in my top 50. Make sure that you check out the next video that I do. It will be up. I think I might put it up Monday night and then another one on Friday. So, is this a legacy game? But if they die, do they lose all the progress? No, I think they don't die, that they would be able to come back, but they would come back at a certain point of their health. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'll check it right now. How's that? Nobody dies, but you know, you do lose, and you pretty much have to start all over. Die encounters. Baddie starting position. Boy. Just give me a second. KOs and wipes. Okay, that's on page 20. So, here's what would happen. All baddies. Baddie turn sequence. Getting knocked out. Getting knocked out during battle is going to happen. Hopefully less if you're playing solo. But depending on your role, it could happen more than you expect. Do not be discouraged. KOs are inevitably part of Fearless Gearlock. If your KO, lose your last health chip, your Gearlock chip and initiative come off the battle mat and are placed in a prep area. All slotted, active, and locked and backed up plan dice are cleared. Skills are exhausted from your mat. Loot stays with you, but not usable while you are KO'd. Full party wipe. If your entire party runs into padlock and everyone KOs, the battle ends, but the adventure continues. Skip the reward phase, move directly to the recovery phase that day, unless you have loot that grants it. So you could keep on going. An unsuccessful battle, gearlocks. But I like it that if you lose, you have to really start all over again. So what you would do is go right to the recovery phase, and then you would have to face another trial. So another day would click off. And there was no way we were going to get it, because actually we would have been on then day 7. And I don't think we would have been able to get through with the way that we were getting pounded. So everything would have got cleared, and you can keep on going. Running 2 gear logs is a tough job, Rob. There is so much to keep track of. You really have to play one at a time to learn them. Yeah, I just wanted to, try to do this and really try to come through and give some people some of the essence of how great this game is. I really like this game. It's something that I'm going to be playing quite a bit. And like I said, don't be surprised if you see this in my top 50 somewhere. I'm trying to determine where. The only down thing about this is I want more. I want more villains. I want more bad guys. I want more story. I want more everything. That's the only thing. But I decided that after getting beat like that, that we should end it there instead of really dragging this video out. We're at 147 as it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought this was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. I made a lot of mistakes, but we were able to fix a lot of the mistakes thanks to Game Line 146, who always sticks his head in and helps us out. I hope you guys thought this was okay as we did it for a second time. Tomorrow we're going to move on to something new. So we'll do something, I think we'll give Tomb of Annihilation a look. So look for that at some point tomorrow. And also we'll have our top, we'll have from 40 to 31 up. So you guys can see what my games are from there. And that's pretty much it. And a vlog tomorrow, which will update everybody on all the patron stuff that went out and everything else going on. Isn't there already an expansion coming out? I do not know, in capitals. I have not researched now. If there is, I want more. That is for sure. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching this. This was a lot of fun. I really had a good time with this. And we will talk to you soon.